Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. Now just first up, I want to say I am running out of time to get a video done for you guys for Wednesday because I'm out all day Tuesday. So today is Monday afternoon and hubby is due home in less than half an hour. So I thought, what's something quick that I can just pop on and at least put up something for Wednesday. So I've going to do just a little update on this, which is my design team project for Creating with Jovi. In my last video that I did on this, I showed you the kits that I'm working with, and I backed this page with some painter's masking paper because I had printed all these on just regular photocopy paper, and I didn't want the white because I thought that this kit suited the sort of more neutral colours, and I couldn't back them because I can't reach the printer to put to feed the paper in. So what I've done off camera is I've gone through and I have backed all of the pages with this painter's masking paper, and I was quite surprised. It only took me just under an hour to do all that. Then I trimmed them all up and then I inked all around them. So this one I folded, but the rest I have still got to fold. So I thought, well, I'm just going to pop on and do some folding with you guys, if you don't mind. Now I did refine my process as I went along. If you watched the first video, you'll see that I use glue stick entirely. So the rest of them I actually did on the couch. Did I? No, sorry. I inked them on the couch, but the gluing I did at my desk. And I switched to doing glue stick in the middle and then putting a line of the tacky glue around the edges. And that worked really well. I thought it might have left a little pucker from the wet glue, but by and large, it's worked really well. So if you wanted to do something similar, then I do recommend just doing the edges with the tacky glue, and then there's no way that the two pieces are going to come separate. It's just like glue stick, I'm always a bit dubious that, something might come adrift, particularly if it gets wet or something, although why it would get wet, I don't know. An ill-spilt drink or something. But the tacky glue is going to make it a lot more secure. I did still get some bubbling, particularly when I just went glue stick, and so I refined that a little bit as well. And generally a better result, but not 100%, is when I put the glue on the... Now I've got to remember, I put the glue on the back of the printable page in the middle, and then I laid the painter's paper over top, so I'd turn my printed page that way up, and then I'd take the painter's masking paper and lay it down that way. Sorry, that made no sense whatsoever. So scrap that, rewind a little bit. So I laid the image side down, put the glue on, and then I took the brown paper and laid it over top, and I found that worked better than putting the blank side down on the brown paper. And as I did it, as I laid it on, I would line it up here to make sure it was lined up on the paper, and then I'd just start in the middle and smooth it out, and then smooth it out each way, just gently working it up, and I ended up with less air bubbles. Not entirely foolproof, like I said, but it did give overall a much better result than the way I'd done it in the last video. So always learning, always adjusting, trying to work out the best way to do things. So if that helps anybody, then this video is worth it. If it doesn't, well, just keep me company. It's always nice to have company when you're crafting, isn't it? So by the time you see this video, I would have had my hospital appointment, and I will either be in a cast or in a moon boot. I don't know. We shall see. So you have to watch Thursday's video to find out where I'm at with that healing process. And I hope that it's a moon boot. Because then I can kind of feel like I can get back a little bit to normal. Although I'm not entirely sure exactly how much, you know, whether I still need to keep my foot up or what they recommend. Yeah, I'll have to see after the appointment. I really don't know as to whether I'm allowed to just kind of resume normal activities, just that I happen to have a moon boot on, or whether I've still got to be careful. I don't know. This is a new process for me. I've never had a cast on before or been through this process. So, yeah, they'll tell me. They'll tell me tomorrow. I'll find out what the dish is. Hopefully get to see some X-rays. I've never seen any of my X-rays through this entire process. Used to be cool. I don't know if you ever had X-rays taken back when you actually got the X-rays, like you had the big films to take home and it was your responsibility. Whoops, I didn't fold that straight. Too much talking. Your responsibility to keep them safe and have them keep hold of them. And so I've got a few around back from when I first injured my ankle. But none of these ones that they took for this whole ankle fusion process, I've never seen them. And I'd really like to. So maybe I can sweet talk the surgeon into showing me tomorrow. Because it's all computerized now. So you don't... How am I going to straighten this up? Once you've creased it, it just likes to fall back into the crease. There, I think that's better. So yeah, I'm just really curious, and also to see the X-rays now that I've had the surgery, so I can see like where the screws are and where the plate is. It's going to be so much fun when I travel next, go through one of those airport scanners for the detecting the metal. I wonder if it will go off, because I've certainly got metal in me now. 3 screws and 1 plate. I kind of hope that it goes off, but I also hope that it doesn't. Oops, and here we go. I went round all of them and kind of made sure the corners were all stuck down. Obviously I missed this one, and that's where it's just been used with the glue stick. So tacky glue just in there, and it's not going to come adrift anymore. So what is everybody up to today? Well, I guess when you see this on Wednesday, I guess I will actually be in the middle of recording video for Thursday. Because if there's any issues uploading, then that's a problem. And like my Monday video this week, oh my gosh, just about drove me nuts. I recorded it on Sunday and set it to upload about 5 or 5:30, I can't quite remember. And by 6 o'clock the next morning, it still hadn't uploaded. And I know from experience that when it's like that, don't bother waiting for it, because it's just not going to happen. You've got to scrap it and start again. So I did. I scrapped it, started again. So it would have been 6:15 or 6:30 in the morning when I set on Monday morning when I set the next one, or set it to upload again. And by lunchtime, so normally I have them come out at 11:30 in the morning, by lunchtime, so 12 p.m, it was only at 2% uploaded. It's like, oh, sent to test me. So I had to scrap that one and try a 3rd time. And 3rd time it worked, but it wasn't up until mid-afternoon, which is, you know, it's okay. It's not my preferred time, but at least it got up and I could like move on, because it was seriously just so stressful trying to get the darn video up, and I don't know what was going on. I don't know why it was being so dumb. But anyway, that is just part of being a YouTube content creator, is sometimes things just don't work properly. You know, it could have been my internet connection. It could have been a server issue on either my internet provider or on YouTube, or oh, I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, it got up. So, with all that effort, I hope you've watched it. I hope people watch it. It's the Deal It Up Challenge week 35, because it just was a mission. Right, so here we go. We have all our printable pages all printed out, so they're and backed and inked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm wondering with this whether I do a 2 signature journal, because if we put 7 in each signature, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then added in some other pages, I think that might be quite nice. And I haven't done a multiple signature journal for ages. So we could put, depending what size spine, you know, could put maybe an additional 5 pages of some paper of some description in with each of those. I'm not entirely sure yet, and I haven't worked out which order I want these in either. They're just super cute, super cute. But that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment, is maybe a 2 signature journal. I'm just going to loosely stack them inside each other, and they're going to push out, which is fine. I'm not worried about that, because I'm gonna be putting different size pages in anyway with the other papers that I put in. So let's have a look. So we could do 2 signatures like so with other papers, or we could do 1 big signature. So this again would have more papers in there. I actually really like that effect, how they all come out. Of course, you know, they need pushing into that spine a bit more, but they're still going to stick out. Get them in as tight as possible. So they're still going to stick out, and I actually think that's quite pretty. Add a bit of lace or trim or something on some of the pages, no doubt. I'm not entirely sure yet. I could do a single signature. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to labour over that, because I'm really not sure. I need to decide which way I'm going to go with it. But so far, so good. I'm loving it. And I think that painter's masking paper is perfect to match these graphics. Isn't that so much fun? That train, little mousey, so cute, so cute. And I've also got to choose what's going to go in the middle, because the middle one I'm going to turn around the other way. So, for example, we'll go this way in the middle, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose, so pop it like that for now. Right, there we go, guys. Just a quick little video, say hi and show you where I'm at to with this design team project. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll be back tomorrow with an update on where I'm at with my foot and recovery after surgery. So stay tuned for that. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic afternoon, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.